G'day viewers, it's Peter from My Bonza channel, and today I'm here to do a little review on Vidtoon. I bought Vidtoon the other day. I was going to do a video on how easy Vidtoon is to use out of the box, but it wasn't that easy. So I scrubbed that video. I had a quick look at it last night, went through all their tutorial video that shows you how to use Vidtoon. So I did that last night, I had a bit of a play with it this morning, and now I'm confident enough to produce an animated video for you. And I've always wanted to do animated videos so that I can add that to my YouTube videos, so they give it a little bit more flair. But that's not what Vidtoon is about. Vidtoon is supposed to be used to create animated slideshows to help you market your products, but that's not what I wanted it for. Anyway, I'm just about to create an animated video for you, animated slideshow, whatever you want to call it. But before I do that, if you haven't already subscribed, you know the drill. Please subscribe down below, and then once you've done that, click that bell, and don't forget to select all so you do not miss out on future videos. All right guys, here we go. So this is the Vidtoon dashboard. It gives you a whole heap of backgrounds to select from. So it's quite a view. It also allows you to add your own backgrounds and images, and I'll show you how that's done. So hit the plus button once you click gallery, and I'll put a few images in. Got to go to desktop first. Tunes. Okay. Now what I didn't like about Vidtoon is like when you highlights the images for you, you can't see what the actual image is like it does on other programs. And then I got to keep reminding myself, Peter, you only pay 27 bucks for it. You can't expect the world, So yeah, okay, I have to make certain allowances. So that's a background. There's bubbles. That's probably can't think what it's called at the moment. It's one of my characters, and here's another character. So what I want to do is I want to make this, my super guy, fly across a scenery and with some text speech and everything, and just create a little story. So we need a background. Like I said, there's plenty of background from Vidtoon. We could select that one. You just drag it to the timeline, and you make it last as long as you want. So I'll just get it to there. I think he only allowed about 10 seconds anyway. Then I want that to fill up the whole screen, so I'll drag it to the top and just expand it. And then you just position it any way you want. So that's how you select your background. I'm actually going to have my own background for this one. So I'm going to delete that one. So you just click X, drag mine onto the timeline. I'm just going to expand that to about there. Just make that a little bit bigger. So there's no black at all. I want to see that little bit of sunlight. So that looks good there. Okay, now to drag in my superhero. So what I do is I drag him on the timeline. I want him to last for the whole scene, so I'll drag him to the end to match the other one. I'll bring him up here. I'll make him a little bit smaller. And that's another thing. It'd be good to see the background so you know what you're doing. And it doesn't show you. I found out how you can do that. You just drag the timeline, whatever it's called, the cursor a little bit, and then it appears. So it should happen automatically. But like I said, it's only 27 bucks. So he looks good about there. Now I'm going to make him fly across the screen. So to do that, you go to Settings. You click Move A to B, and you'll see that little flag there. Now you can drag that flag wherever. If I drag it diagonally, he'll actually fly down to the ground. If I drag it horizontally, he'll go horizontally. So I want him to go horizontally, and so I'm going to try to keep it level. So I'll put him about there. And when you click play, you'll notice that my superhero is now flying across the screen. So that's pretty easy. now I'm going to have my superhero say something. So I'll drag. I just got to have that appear again. Here he is. Little text cloud, I think that's what you call it, onto the timeline. And expand that across my timeline so it's the same as the other two images. Just going to move that a little bit so that, here we go. So everything appears. Like I said, that should happen automatically, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, so now settings. I'm going to flip my cloud and I'm going to drag it so it's just above and behind my toon. So about there, maybe a little bit lower. Now I want the bubble, whatever it is, text bubble, to move with my character, okay? So once again, you go into settings, you click move A to B, and you want to make sure that you keep that even as well. So it's got to match the character that you're following. So I'm just going to click it, I'm going to drag it horizontally, and I went just past the little thing there. All right, so we'll click play to see if that works. I'm a little bit off, so you see the actual text bubble is moving a little bit faster than the character, but that's rough enough for this exercise. Now, we want to add some text. All right, to do that, you go to your text menu, you drag that onto your timeline. And then we're going to expand that so that covers the whole timeline. So there's your text. We can edit that. We go into settings, and I'm going to say, okay, yay, I love Vidtoon. Okay, we're going to make the text black, because I think it'll look better. We're going to drag that into the speech bubble. Okay, that's not dragging, that's actually making it bigger and smaller. So I've got to actually click on the text itself and drag it. There you go, learn something new. Yay, I love Vidtoon. That looks pretty good. Now we want the text to move with everything else. So move A to B. Okay, we'll grab the flag, move them horizontally. Try and keep it level. Hit play. Okay, so I actually dragged it up a little bit higher. I could probably just adjust that a little bit. So we got to click. Maybe should I bring it up, down, flying around? Let's have a look. We'll just move it down a little bit and see if that helps. No, it's got to go down a bit more. You notice the text, how the text is going up. So we've got to bring that down a bit. So I'll adjust that a little bit more, see if that works. Okay, so we'll select the text. And bring that down a little set, just a bit. And just play. Okay, that's a bit better. So maybe one more time. I'll start at the beginning. Always have to start at the beginning of your frame. All right, so select the text again. All right. It's still moving that little tiny bit. So what I might do is just delete it and do it again. Just one more time, fellas. Just one more time. Bring it into your timeline. Drag it across. All right. Settings, edit. Yay. I love Vidtoon. Yes, make it black. Okay, drag it into the bubble. and then move A to B. Okay, so it's about a centimetre across, so just drag that. Bit bumpy. Well, let's see if that worked. That was better. Okay, so that's good enough. Then we'll pick one of their characters. And just move that a little bit, bring the scenery back. Okay, you got heaps of characters, and all these characters can be animated, which is what I love about Vidtoon. So, because of the coronavirus crap that's happening around the world, I want to see if there's a doctor or nurse or something, and I know there is because I've already seen it. Okay, so we'll drag this little nurse on our timeline, but whoop, keep forgetting, it's got to go on the timeline. Notice how it went green, so that's where you drag your characters. And there she is there. You can make her bigger or smaller, make it a little bit bigger. Okay, settings, then you pick one of your animations. And I want to see if there's one with a mask. There's one there. And I think this one here looks what I want. And then we're going to loop it so the animation continues to roll on. I'm not going to move her, and we'll get her to say something. So go back to gallery, we'll put a little speech bubble there. Just drag that across. Okay, and we just want that to come up. Oh, we also want to drag the nurse across, otherwise she's going to disappear halfway through our scene. We don't want that happening. Okay, so here's a speech bubble. I want to probably not flip that one, so we just drag it up here. Nope, not her, the speech bubble. So I've got to select the speech bubble. The second one, drag it up here, maybe just behind her head. And let's check the scene. Yep, got to add some text. So drag that onto your timeline. And we'll just get her to say something. So settings. I think I've found the coronavirus. Not probably found, probably not the right thing. I developed, made, whatever. Okay, that'll do. I think I made the corona vaccine. I want to make that black as well. It looks better in a speech bubble. Okay, drag that in the bubble. Probably want to make the text just a bit smaller so it fits. So try a font size of 20. And not quite right. So coronavirus is one word, so I might as well edit that. Put made. See what that one looks like now. Okay, so that's all right. One more character. Back to my gallery. We'll bring her in here. No, keep forgetting. Onto the timeline. Let's expand her. Okay, so move her over here. Whoops, sorry, Nursey. You can go back there. I want to pick my character, which is this little lady here. And I'm going to put her over here. She's just walking past. Let's make it a little bit bigger. All right, she's good. Give her a speech bubble. Okay, now we're going to place that over our last woman, bring her up here, and then she's going to have to say something. So one more text bubble or text, whatever. Going to have to, oops, drag that across. All right, what shall she say? Into settings. Okay, what do you care? You're just a toon. All right. Oh, change the color. I want to make that black. Oh. Concentrate, Peter, my boy. Concentrate. We'll drag that up here. Bring it in a little bit. Probably need to adjust the font size. I reckon if I maybe say 24. No. 22. No. 20. Okay. Now we'll play. It's not too bad. All right, so there's two other things you could do. You could add music to it. So it comes with a selection of music. You can. This sounds like a bit of action, so we'll drag that into the music thing. Expand that to last the full scene. Okay, so that'll do. And then you could also, we'll probably make the music a little, we'll bring the volume down a bit. And then we're going to add a bit of, you can actually have the computer say something for you. So I'm not sure, okay, we drag that onto the music thing as well. And you could have, okay, settings. I think, what did she say? I think I made the coronavirus vaccine. I think I made the coronavirus vaccine.
I think I've made the coronavirus vaccine. I think I've made the coronavirus.
Okay, just need to make it a bit bigger.
I think I've made the coronavirus vaccine.
Okay, that's not too bad. And apparently you could also, when it comes to the voice, you can select, or you can use Google TTS, but I think you've got to join that, and that gives you a lot of other voices to choose from, including female voices. So that's something to look at later. Or you can add your own and go to TTS record, say, okay, we're already there, drag that one onto the timeline. So we can say start it there. Okay, and then I'm just going to have that say, what do you care? You're just a toon. And then play record. Oh, I didn't start maybe. Okay. What do you care? You're just a toon.
I think I've made the coronavirus vaccine.
Okay, well that didn't work. What did I do wrong there? Settings, duration. Okay, the start time. So the start time would be, say, 3. Did that move? Okay, so that start time is 3. That's where I went wrong. And we'll make the end time, say, 6. What do you care? You're just a toon. Okay, well, that's not working. What do you care? You're just a toon. Oh, well, that's not working. That's one hit the support crew. Hopefully they can sort that out for me. Well, once you've done that, first thing you do is you got to save it. So we're going to save that by hitting the save. I'm going to call it Toon, save. And then if you want to watch it play, you export it. So you go export, output file is fine. You can change the name of the file there. So I might as well make it Toon, export.
I think I've made the coronavirus vaccine.
And superheroes come down a bit. So we'll just do these. We're just going to save it and then do it again. Not save it, load it, and then do it again. So Toon Web, load. So that's the original there. Let me see if I can export it. Let's see if it will work this time. I'll call it more Toon take 2.
I think I've made the coronavirus vaccine.
And another thing to send to the support crew at Vidtoon, because that's not working. All right.
I think I've made the coronavirus vaccine.
That is weird why it's doing that. Anyway, let's try export it one more time, see if it works.
I think I've made the coronavirus
There you go.
vaccine.
Finally. So, still going to hit the support crew, see why it did that, but I'm glad it worked. I'll upload that with my video. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked today's video. If I was to rate Vidtoon, because it's not working 100%, I would only give it 6 out of 10. I like the price. I'm not sorry I bought it, because I'm sure I can work out the kinks in it. I didn't like the fact that you couldn't see the images you're dragging in, so you're doing it blind unless you know exactly, unless you put all those images in the folder like I did. That I like the ease of it. I think if I was to do this software myself, I wouldn't have so many elements on the same timeline, because I know you're supposed to select the elements so you can see which one you want to adjust, but it didn't always work for me. I think they should have the different elements on different lines, similar to what Final Cut Pro does, so you can, see what you're working with. But like I said, it's only 27 bucks. What can I expect for 27 bucks? All right, that's me, Peter from my Bonza channel. Hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Hope to see you for next week's Laughaholics. Don't forget, I have a Laughaholics video every week, and they're pretty funny. So yeah, catch you then, guys. See you for now. Bye.